Greetings, Pisces. This is going to be your weekly reading, and this will be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Risings, or any other placements of Pisces in your chart. Also, be sure to check out the other placements in your chart, the other signs, just to get a more clear, in-depth reading for your week. So what I'm going to do before I get into the reading, I'm going to get us in a place of stableness, centered energy. Before I start, I'm going to use my meditation bells to get us centered. You can take breaths in, or you can count down. So with each chime, I like to breathe in, breathe out. You guys can do the same. I'm going to do this 4 times, okay? Okay. Alrighty, hopefully we're centered and whatnot. So I'm going to start with the oracle messages. I hate to get into the spiel all the time, but you guys know these readings are general. Hopefully you do know that, meaning they're general. They're tapping into multiple energies because this is a collective pool that I'm tapping into. So not every message is going to resonate with a specific person fully, okay? So take the messages that only resonate with you, okay? Some of these messages just, aren't for everybody, and that's not meant to. It's not meant to be a personal reading, okay? Also, I have to give you guys fair warning that I'm like a trigger reader. I might trigger some people, and it is what it is. So in all fairity, I do like to be, considerate of people's feelings who might be watching and not be like completely raw with it. But, I can't sugarcoat things. So if you feel that my readings are not Dorian Virtue enough, light and fluffy enough, I would suggest not watching it, okay? I'm just warning y'all, because I'm not going to switch up who I am to appease people. I am here to help people, however, and I am considerate of people's feelings, but I can't, be fake and phony with it and like skip over what I'm picking up or trying to speak in a way that doesn't offend people wholeheartedly, if that makes sense. I'm not going to call people B's and F you and all of that. I'm not going to do nothing like that. But as far as just being straight up and forward, that's all I know how to do. I can't. But I do have a soft spot for people, and I try not to be mean or come across as mean, because people take me as being, people quote unquote call certain readings negative because they call out stuff. And if you can't take it, that's an issue. It's not my problem. You'd have to get a personal reading anyway to know if a reading is even meant for you personally before you like jump the gun and get all up in your feelings and get triggered, because it happens, But I just think it's funny because these are general readings, and it's like, why are you popping off on a general reading? It's kind of crazy, The least you can do is just thumbs it down, because that's what y'all do anyway. If something doesn't appease you, you get mad about something, or you don't like what somebody's saying or how they say it, how long they talk in their own videos. People just got issues with everything, which is cool. You can't please everyone, and I'm not trying to please anybody. That's just the whole thing about it. So if you're here to get a message that you feel like you may be guided to hear, cool. Something resonates with you, I'm here to bring on the healing. I'm here to bring on the inspiration, the divine guidance, insight, help you tap in. Anything other than that, I'm not here to like kiss your wounds and tell you that it's going to be okay and that you don't have to do anything and there's nothing wrong with the world that you can't fix or you can't change. I'm not here to tell you that the world is just full of rainbows and that's it. So I know my Pisces can be sensitive. I love y'all. Don't get mad at me. It is what it is. All right, so long spiel short, you got the Pride card. Okay, so it has some LGBT community up in her. Then you have the makeup tutorial card. the gluten card, the flower crown, and the vape. I have some free spirits here. So I do see that you guys are very free spirited group. Some of you guys may be very like into beauty and makeup, and some of you may not be exactly, you may not be a part of the LGBT community, but maybe you support the LGBT community. I feel some of you guys are against vaping, or there's something that you, yeah, because with this looks like death to me. And the vape is like or some of you may be trying to quit smoking. Some of you may be trying to quit smoking right now, trying to be a little more grounded, more earthbound. Some of you guys may need to work on your crown chakra specifically. I am seeing that people only get a certain side of you. They don't see all of the depth within you. I'm also seeing that too. There could be a Pisces that I'm speaking to that wears makeup. Could be male or female. For some reason, I'm getting a male that wears makeup or does makeup tutorials, and you get a lot of issues and pushback with this, or you want to do this and you're afraid to do it because of what people might think about you. Like, this is a new thing for you. I don't feel like this is drag makeup. This is like you just like wearing makeup or something, or you want to do makeup for people, but you do it on yourself well. I'm just getting not to think too much about what other people think. Like, that should be the last thing that you think about. Like, not the first thing. It should be the last thing. Also, I'm seeing a male that may want to come out of the closet, a male Pisces that wants to come out of the closet. And again, can't worry about what other people think. Yeah, and again, I'm seeing the people that want to cut smoking. It doesn't have to be vaping specifically. It could be cigarettes, maybe like smoking weed. Maybe you just want to take a break from it or something. I do feel like it would serve you. It is of your highest good at this time, at least at this time. Maybe you find that it's messing with your higher consciousness or something like that. So I feel like that would be of your highest good. So let's see what the tarot messages have to say, and then after the tarot, we'll do the love messages. I don't know why it's getting cloudy, because it was such like it was like a nice sunny breeze outside, and now it's like it's getting cloudy. I love the rain, don't get me wrong, but we don't need that right now. But whatever Divine Spirit wants. All right, so let's see. You guys have a lot of major arcana cards in your spread. You guys have the 9 of Pentacles, the Judgment, the 9 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, Temperance, the Ace of Wands, the Devil, the Magician, the High Priestess, and the 7 of Wands. Yeah, you have quite a bit majors. Let's see, 2, 4, 6. You have 6 major arcana cards. It's interesting. So let's get into your reading. So the 9 of Pentacles definitely is this energy. I like this card because it represents contentment and peace. But it can also be like when you feel good about yourself, you feel like you're looking good, you feel happy, you feel blessed, your skin is popping, it's glowing. Also, you could feel like very secure within yourself financially and things like that. So for some of you, this is where your energy is, or you're very, very focused on yourself. Now, I do get, again, that some of you are beauty, into the beauty industry, or you may be very focused on your health right now with the whole vaping thing. Like I said, you guys may be focused on grounding yourself. This does look like a person that I'm also getting some of you guys are excited for Halloween. So some of the costumes, I don't know, I'm just being guided to call this out because I get like some of you guys are like really into fashion and makeup and stuff. I'm getting like a 30s, like a flapper, or like early 1920s, 30s, maybe even 40s vintage looks, vampires, because there's like male and female vampires in here, devils, I'm seeing witches, but like looks like a cutesy witch. Like, and some of this stuff is like you could like thrift these buys, like these costumes, like a lot of thrifting. I'm getting a lot of thrifting. And some of you guys may be into costume makeup too, which is really cool. Like I'm seeing with this devil card, someone that like does prosthetic, is it prosthetic makeup? I think that's what you call it. Like where you can attach the horns and stuff to you, and you may even paint your body red and stuff. I'm getting like some cool makeup ideas, and like pale like vampire looks and stuff. Like this, I don't know. I'm just seeing that for you guys. So with the Judgment card, I feel that this energy is very significant to you because it's like there's something about your childhood or your past. I'm mainly getting specifically with your parents that there was a lot of judgment, and this energy is coming up to the surface right now for you to heal. And it seems as the full moon energy kind of passes out of the full moon phase, because you have a few cards with the full moon in it. I'm seeing as this full moon phase is out in Aries, and something with Scorpio energies too, but as it passes, I feel like this energy is going to come up for you to address, like some sort of judgment that you had, like family judgment, or specifically with one or both of your parents as a child, or just a lot of judgments that you suffered from as a child. Because I do get like a lot of you, I'm going back to the LGBT thing. Some of you guys may be at a young age, you may have been into wearing like the opposite gender's clothing. So say for instance, if you were a male, you like to dress up in like women's clothing, you may have been caught in that, or wearing makeup or something, or you like to play in a sibling's dresses or makeup, or vice versa. If you're a woman, maybe you like to dress up in boys' clothing or something like that. And I just feel like there was some sort of judgment that never leaves your mind, or maybe people were calling you names as a child. And if that does not resonate with you, there's still something about judgment from your past as a child that's coming up to the surface for you to finally like make peace with it and let it go. Like it has to come up, it's inevitable, you can't run from it type of thing. With the Nine of Swords, there's just a lot of being in your head this week too. And I feel your spirit guides are trying to give you some sort of peace and comfort that it's okay. And I feel you feel very, very, it's like almost like you feel like a Salem witch, like they're putting you at the stake, and like it's like a lot of scrutiny and like being ostracized by those closest to you. And it really hits you pretty heavy. And it's like whether they're judging you because they feel like you haven't done this enough, or you're still single. Why are you still single? Why don't you have kids yet? Why aren't you married? Or why haven't you graduated? Or you didn't go to school, you dropped out. And it's like all these different things that's passing through your mind, and you feel like you just cannot appease someone. If it's not family, then it's like, I don't know, it's just some sort of energy. And I get that this is taking you into a very dark mental space where you don't need to be. It's something about this, but know that the Judgment card, these things that are coming up is for your highest good, because it's like it's got to get you to the point where you no longer can take it, and you let it go. So with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like is that there will be some sort of shift and turnaround. Like it's like they're laughing now. That's the type of vibe I get. I don't know what, I'm just seeing that like they're laughing at you now, but they're not prepared for the shift that's about to take place in your life. It's something inevitably that's going to shift, because the Wheel of Fortune is a major arcana, and I feel like that's divine energy. So it's something that's going to shift for you. So they're all looking at you, and they may be like judging you, and because he looks like he's about to be they're playing this dagger game with him. As they spin the wheel, they're throwing knives at him. So it's like you're used to this. You're used to being judged and stuff like that. I feel like they're laughing now, or the people that laughed at you in the past, they're going to see this glow up, because I see this Nine of Pentacles as a glow up card, and maybe some of them already are. But you have the Temperance card, and the Temperance card represents this balance and harmony, but in this case it's alchemy. She's doing some sort of like spells and stuff. So some of you guys may be into that, or it could just be that you have something special and unique, And once you get to that place where you accept it, that you're not like everybody else, because the Temperance card can also be like an androgynous energy to me. Like, it can represent androgyny. It can also represent homosexuality too. I'm getting this energy strongly, so if this doesn't resonate with you, don't take offense to it. But also, it could just represent that you have something very rare that a lot of people don't have, and that's something that sets you apart. And it's not the fact that for some of you, if you are homosexual, that means that you're special. You're not special. It doesn't mean either or. It's just that you have to embrace whatever it is or however you show up in the world. And it's not so much about your sexuality, but it's more so about who you are and what you represent. And for others of you that it's not about that, it's something about you that has a special element, some sort of unique gift that you have in the world. We all have something that we bring to the table, and I feel like it's you finally being able to accept that and embrace it and master it and make it work for you. Even like, say, yeah, I was a nerd back then, but you make use of it. So I don't know, this is just coming to me, but I'm thinking about the movie 8 Mile with Eminem, where that last battle he had, where the dude was like expecting to like rip his ass alive because he had all this dirt on him, and he knew that he lived in a trailer park, and this and that happened. His friend slept with his girlfriend, like all this stuff that he could have ripped him with. Eminem came out and like used that shit, and like he embraced it. He threw it out there, like, yeah, this and this and that about me, but so what? And also called him out in the process, but not to say that you need to do that, but it's like owning these things about yourself and be like, okay, and like, okay, what can you say about me that I don't already know about myself? It's like you got to get to that point. And I'm thinking about Cardi B, like, yeah, I used to be a stripper. Yeah, I used to have crooked teeth, but so what? Like, what can you say about me? And some people are, yeah, my ass is fake. Not saying that you got to get to that level, but I'm just using these as examples because it's like, these are things, like a lot of people get judged for this. Like, yeah, so what? I was poor. So what? I slept on so-and-so's couch, or whatever your story is, you take that and you embrace it. I'm getting like, I don't know if you guys ever heard of the rapper Logic, but he's like a quote unquote nerd in some people's eyes, and it's like he embraces that. He's not trying to be like a thug gangster rapper and trying to project himself to be that. So you are respected when you step into that field, and you know your lane and you know who you are, and nobody can tell you different. So the Ace of Wands is that there's some sort of inspiration that may have been stripped from you. It could be that your own fears and your own upbringing, maybe someone's mother was very narcissistic. I get like a mom that was like very pressuring, very controlling, and stripped you away from your dreams and made you feel like you couldn't be something or do something. You may have had this goal to want to be, I don't know, a chef or something, because I'm seeing cooks too. I'm seeing like chefs, and telling you, oh, you can't do that because I don't have the money, and you think you're going to be better than me, or think that you're going to be able to go to college and go to school. Well, I couldn't do it, so I don't know why you think you can do it. Or they maybe wanted you to do something that they wanted you to do in life, or steered you in a direction of controlling you. Like, I just get like this grip on you, and whatever this shadow aspect is, it holds, it's something that is holding you very tight. Like, whatever this shadow is, with this painful memory, because I feel like this could be a parent that tried to mold you into being what they wanted you to be, or what they felt like you could be capable of being. And I feel like you might have had siblings that also struggled with this as well, or also were affected by this type of upbringing. So it's not just you, but if you're the only child, then take what resonates. The Magician card, and it doesn't have to be a mother, it can also be a father figure too, or it could be a grandmother that raised you, or a grandfather, uncle, grand aunt, whatever. The Magician card, I feel, again, is owning your power, owning your strength, like taking all of the elements, all of the aspects of you, and like spicing that up. And if you feel like there's some things that you don't have, like say you can't afford this and that, I feel like you guys have the ability to make a way out of something, because the Magician is that type of guy. Like, let's put Halloween into like example of Halloween, where you may not be able to afford a costume and you need a costume, or your children may not have costumes, you may not be able to afford it, but it's like you are very creative. You can come up with some sort of thrifty idea, whether it's something you have in your closet, or, oh, you want to be a magician? Well, I have this old tuxedo that you can wear, blah, blah, blah. Let's like paint a fake mustache on you. Let's put some white paint over your face, or whatever. Or you want to be someone, a flapper? Well, I have some of like Granny's old clothes in the closet. Like, you could just do something, or you can go to Goodwill, whatever. But it's like you have all of the things that you need at your disposal, okay? And it does not have to be materialistically. This could be just like ideas. This could be, creatively, because I get like this is creative energies too. So some of you guys may be writers, and Spirit is telling you to trust in your intuition, because this is also elevating you and showing you your power that you have. I do get like a strong influential energy around you that you can do this. But with the Devil card being in this position, like your attitude may be very, very fear-based, or you may be very bitter or resentful because of your past situation. So wherever you fall into this category, I feel like what's happening is that you're being initiated into seeing your true abilities and your true gifts, and that your intuition is also deepening and heightened. Some of you guys may have Pisces and Scorpio in your chart, like Scorpio energies too, because I'm getting that. Seven of Wands is what's going to happen is that you are going to most likely tackle each and every one of your biggest fears, or whatever it is that holds you back, or maybe each person that you feel like, say your grandma or your best friends, or haters or whatever. You're going to confront all of these people, and it could be on an energetic level, like every naysayer, every person that used to bully you or pick on you, or the exes that abused you, that told you weren't going to be anything, or cheated on you, or whatever these energies are. I feel like you're going to confront them one by one, like it's inevitable. And it's almost like the divine is going to show you how to grab a hold of these shadows and make them your bitch, and shift them and turn them around to work for you. It's like alchemy. I'm getting that with the Magician and the Temperance card, this energy of alchemy. So yeah, let's get into the love reading. So before I do the Nine of Pentacles, we got the Virgo energies, Judgment, some Scorpio energy. The Nine of Swords is Gemini. I see the Magician as Gemini and Pisces energy, but take what resonates. Some people don't always see that card that way, but I do. Capricorn with the Devil. Wheel of Fortune, I don't always associate this with zodiac signs, but it is a Jupiter energy, I believe. High Priestess, Cancer and Pisces. Temperance, Sagittarius, Seven of Wands, Leo energy, Ace of Wands. The aces, I don't really associate them with zodiacs. They're more of elements to me. So fire energy. So let's see what the love energies hold for Pisces this week. Keep in mind that everybody has the same love story, love situation, love status. So only take what may resonate with you in your situation. I'm going to use my relationship oracle cards for you guys, or I'm just going to pull one, and I'm going to use tarot. Okay, so what is the overall energy surrounding Pisces? You guys might want to check your Venus 6th and 7th house if you haven't already, or the other placements for this, like specifically for love, so that you can get a little more clarity about it, about your love situation. If you're asking about a specific person or a love interest, you guys can check out their zodiac as well, their placements, their Venus sign, if you have access to that, their 6th, their 7th house. Oh, these cards, okay. Page of Pentacles, the Devil in this deck, that's interesting. 8 of Wands, the Queen of Swords in reverse, the 4 of Pentacles, and the Emperor, okay. And then you have Unity and Harmony. By the way, if you guys are interested in purchasing any of my decks, my 4 decks that I have, the links will be in the description. Also, any personal readings that you guys might be interested in, you guys, I have a special going right now all of October long, which is my spooky sale. You guys can check the community section of my channel, and there should be a post on the special. And I've also uploaded a video like recently. You guys can check for that as well. For more information on my sale, it's has some of my most popular readings at a discounted price and some exclusive readings only for this special as well at a low price. But if you guys are interested in booking any other readings with me, you guys can check out my website, which the link will be available in the description as well. So just as a heads up, so let's go ahead and get into this. So you have 2 fours. You got the 4 of Pentacles and the Emperor, which is the 4th major arcana. So this is something about stability. The fact that you have the Devil card here tells me that there's something within that general reading that is also pertaining to love. That's an energy of being held back. But let's see. You got 2 court cards. I do sense that there's some sort of mother influence or father influence, some sort of authority over you, like a long-standing authority that may also be affecting your love life, or that you've allowed to affect your love life on a mental level for the most part. But let's see. So some of you guys may be of a young age watching this, maybe 25 years and maybe a little bit younger, or it could be that you're still feeling like there's still much to learn about love. Maybe you feel like you're not completely ready for love, whether you're in a partnership or you're dating or you're completely single. It's like something that you feel like you still have a lot to learn. Some of you guys may feel like you've learned something very valuable recently about love or about a partner, or about a person. But the Devil card is like, there's a lot of jealousy here. You could be jealous over someone, or someone jealous over you, or it's like an equal, mutual, toxic connection between 2 people. Some of you guys may be unable to let something or someone go, especially and specifically Capricorn, because you have 2 Capricorn cards, the Devil and the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so there could be a very strong hold on this Capricorn energy, or this person has a very strong hold on you. But it's like, it's hard for you to break away from a toxic connection or situation. Could also be that this person is holding you back, or this energy is holding you back. So it could be the energy of jealousy, possessiveness, control. Could also be a little bit of narcissism, sexual addictions. Like, some of these things could be holding you back from finding love. Or there's still this energy of a person that you're attached to karmically. It's like a karmic connection that you haven't fully released. Okay, this could have been someone that you dated at a young age. Okay, because the Page of Pentacles is here. So this could have been someone that you dated at a young age, where you haven't fully forgave this person. So therefore there's still attachments, there's still cords that need to be severed. I don't feel like this was the most healthiest relationship ever. Maybe you experienced toxic relationships as a child, like your home dynamic. You could have seen certain things, and that made you kind of look at love in a very dark perception. Maybe that makes you feel like you don't want to step into love because of the things that you've seen. Or maybe you're uncovering that maybe it's because of this that I've been attracting imbalanced connections. It can be different for everyone. But the 8 of Wands, if there's a specific person involved, or this could be a potential partner coming in, I feel that there's some sort of important messages that are going to, or important discussion that may have been avoided that's going to come up. This person may be very vocal about something. This can also represent Cupid's arrow, or arrows of love. So it could be that this person is like, felt, it's like a heavy sense of attraction. It's love bombing. This isn't true love. If this is a partner that you're dealing with, I'm gonna be honest, I don't feel like this is true love. I feel like this is a love bomb type of bond. If you don't know what love bombing is, you guys can look it up. But basically what it is, it's like a person that showers you with all this love and affection and attention, made you feel beautiful or handsome, like the most important person in the world. Then when they got you, then they became very possessive, very jealous. You guys may not have much bonding activities other than, you know, having sex or fighting and arguing, and then break up to make up type of sessions often. But I feel like this is that type of energy, or like, I can't live without you, or you know, nobody else is going to love you more than I love you. Like, it's very toxic. And they may say that this is how they feel about you, or this is something that they're doing to you. Okay, the Queen of Swords is here in reverse. So also, this could be someone's mother that's like a love bomber, and it's not like in a sexual way, but like very toxic. Like, you know, you're never gonna find a woman that's gonna treat you better than me, or as a, like your dad, like I don't want you to be with anybody because, you know, no man is as perfect for you. It's like kind of weird, but it's not like that in a sexual way. It's very possessiveness, and it's like very possessive and controlling over you. They may be dictating your love life a lot. This Queen of Swords can represent a person in your life. It could be a friend or a family member or someone that's very, very manipulative and controlling over your love life. They demand you to do things. I see that it's like it's hard for you to cut this person off because she's in reverse. It's not easy for you to cut this individual. And it does not have to be a woman, of course. And it doesn't have to be an air sign person. It could be someone who's very vocal and very much forceful in your love life. So the Four of Pentacles is that Spirit is supportive of you improving yourself when it comes to love and cutting attachments that don't serve you, because there's certain things that you hold very dear to you, certain people, even though they may be toxic to you. And I'm not just getting romantically, but they're blocking your blessings. That's what I'm saying with this Four of Pentacles, because you got this Page of Pentacles here. This is a gift or an opportunity or some sort of like initiation into a new beginning or something, like a blessing. And I feel like certain people are blocking it, even if it's an ex, like holding on to what that person did to you. The anger and the resentment is causing a block. If it's certain people in your life that told you that you weren't deserving of love, or you're never going to find love, or, you know, people are never going to do you better than I do you, or you got caught up in this web. And it's like a karmic energy was meant to teach lessons to you. I feel like these people were vital because they are meant to at least help you. So what's inevitable is that you're going to see that something is not healthy. And what it's going to lead to inevitably is some sort of stability, or deciding to stabilize your life. Or it could be someone that comes in to help you and calls this energy out. Maybe this Queen of Swords is someone that's trying to help you. She may be very direct with it. This person could be in your life, and this person may be very direct and honest about something that they're seeing, and maybe you just didn't want to hear it at the time. And this is not to say that you need to break up with the partner or that you should stay with the partner. It's your free will choice. Of course, this is a general reading, so anything that's lacking unity and harmony in your life is going to be called out. It's inevitable with the Devil card. Like, it's going to happen. And the Four of Pentacles is like someone holding on to something that's very toxic and being very stubborn for the most part. So say, for instance, it's like, I don't want people to tell us that we can't do something or that we're not going to make it, so I'm going to stay in this relationship no matter how toxic it is. It's a prideful energy for some of you that's coming out. Or you have someone that wants to prove a point, that they're keeping this relationship going with you because they want to prove to everybody else that they can keep a relationship, or that they won you over someone else. Could be competitive energy. I'm just getting all types of scenarios. But one thing is for sure is that someone is going to decide to step into their true power. And this Aries moon, because the Emperor does represent Aries, it could also be an Aries person in your life. But someone is going to be influenced by this energy, and it's going to put them in a position of making not an easy decision, but it's going to put them in a position to make a decision to dictate their life for what's of their highest good and what's best. So if this could be a relationship that you both can work through and heal together, then I feel like it will be initiated by whomever I'm speaking to, most likely. If it's a connection that needs to be severed, I feel like someone will make the decision to do that. If it's some sort of influence that needs the boundaries put up around it, I feel like someone's going to take the initiative to do that and really stand in their true power and their authority with this. This is very masculine energies, not to say that you are only male Pisces or masculine Pisces I'm speaking to, because I could be speaking to feminine energies and females, but they're stepping into their assertive aspect of themselves and saying, like, I'm putting a stop to something that's toxic and does not serve me, and there needs to be a change that happens. And I feel like you're going to see this. So take what resonates. I do see a lot of Scorpio, or well, yeah, I did see some Scorpio energy, but in this spread I'm seeing Capricorn, I'm seeing Aries and Sagittarius energy. Could also be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, maybe also Virgo and Taurus energies, but mainly and specifically Capricorn, Sag, and Aries influences. Does not have to be things within your chart or someone else's chart. It could be the influences, you know, of the planets underneath these zodiac signs, or some sort of time frame with those zodiac signs. So if that did resonate with you, feel free to like the video. Feel free to share it with someone, maybe even share my channel. I would greatly appreciate that. Subscribe. Don't forget to check the description, check the community tab if you guys are interested in taking advantage of my spooky sale. Again, it's available all month long. If you guys would like to follow me on Instagram for some exclusive posts that I don't always post here on YouTube, Instagram, Walu Child Readings. Much love to you. Thank you guys for watching. Have a blessed week. Peace.